And if you're interested in getting the vaccine, but you've been dragging your feet, many companies offering some free stuff if you get your shot. From donuts to money, new incentives have been rolling out to encourage people to get vaccinated.
And while some are motivated, some say this is adding more pressure on people who are on the fence.
Yes, Cody, I definitely haven't seen anyone walking outside with a mask on yet, but along with the CDC easing some of those mask enforcement guidelines to those who get vaccinated, they also are it seems to be some rising support from health officials in general, but some people feel though the handouts may come with the price. Let me tell you about some of those incentives they were talking about. Krispy Kreme is giving away a free Lay's donut to customers who show their vaccination card starting next weekend. Budweiser is offering free beer until May 16th, and Target is giving away a $5 coupon to shoppers who get their shots in the store's CVS pharmacy. And there are also places offering their employees money to take the vaccine. Most recently, Anderson County Schools District 5 announced they're giving $500 to staff who get the vaccine. Another example, Kroger is offering $100 to their employees for the full dose. To take it even further, Ohio is giving 5 people $1 million in a lottery-style giveaway. I read through a study with the Kaiser Family Foundation. Their poll explains that 47% of people who are taking their time about getting their shot say paid time off would make them more likely to follow through, and 39% say a financial incentive of at least $200 would motivate them. At the beginning of this week, DHEC says, at their meeting, they're working on collaborating with the Department of Education to work with schools to hold clinics and choose vaccine ambassadors to get more vaccines to students. Ansley Gaffney says she's going to take advantage of these incentives, while Sarah Maddox believes the incentive is more of a bribe.
I feel like people that are kind of on the fence about it, I think that's a way for them to be like, hey, this would be a really great way to, get the vaccine, people that aren't really sure if they should or not.
I don't think it's something to take lightly, in other words. I don't think that somebody should be offered $500 when they're on the fence about something that concerns their health.
Back in the United States, the White House stepping up its efforts to make it even easier to get the COVID vaccine. They're announcing a partnership with Uber and Lyft to supply free rides to and from vaccine appointments through the 4th of July. We're Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi. Dara, good to have you back, sir. Thanks for your time this morning. It sounds like a fantastic idea. The service starts today through Uber. Walk us through how this is going to work for folks who are getting vaccinated and how much consideration went into this decision to sign on.
Absolutely. Well, I think starting with the consideration, we all have to step up and work together to move on from COVID. And what we really were focused on is that only 7% of 18 to 24-year-olds and 17% of 25 to 39-year-olds have gotten the vaccine at this point. So I think all of us have to come together to encourage folks to get out. And we want to make sure that the ability to get a ride doesn't get in the way of someone's ability to get a vaccine. So you can go to Uber now. We have a little vaccine tab, and essentially you can get into what we call the vaccine hub. You put in your zip code, and essentially we give you a free ride to a pharmacy or a supermarket or a provider, which we cover both a free ride to the provider and a free ride back. And we think with that partnership with the White House, we can really step up and all of us can help get past this and get back to normal again.
This weekend, the push toward normalcy will be on full display in Florida with the return of the South Beach Wine and Food Festival, utilizing a variety of safety protocols, including dogs that could sniff out COVID.
If a dog sits in front of you, doesn't mean that you're positive. It means that we need to pull you out of line and do a rapid test.
But even as reopenings are ramping up, the pace of vaccinations is trending down, dropping almost 50% from its April peak, according to the CDC. To give these shots a boost, states like Maryland, New York, Ohio, and Oregon are giving the vaccinated a chance to win a cash prize.
You could win up to $5 million if you get vaccinated next week.
If you need luck with love, dating apps are offering incentives too. Tinder, OkCupid, and Hinge, among others, are launching new features to encourage vaccinated singles to swipe right.
We have finally found the one thing that makes us all more attractive: a vaccination.